Good morning, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Just want to share a little word with you guys. Before I say anything this morning, let me put God in and let me keep Him in. What I want to say is that before we say and do anything, let's think. Because sometimes our words could go out wrong. It could say something else than what we are trying to say if we don't put it out right. Sometimes we might do things that is not pleasing to God, but we mean nothing, but we're doing it wrong. And to do everything right in this life, you need to stay with God, to think, to say right by each and every one, and to think to do it right by each and every one. So, don't want to keep all your back too long, but this is an important message I want to say this morning. Before we do anything, let's think before we act. Because if we're living with God, we must do everything right to please each and every one of us. And that is thinking to do everything right, not wrong. Because darkness does come inside us quick. You see, the body belongs to God alone, but not the mind. The mind could be anything you want to put in it. So that's why I'm saying this morning, let's think before we speak. Let's think before we act. So when we do it right, we know we're pleasing God because we're doing it right. And to do it right, we need to keep God in all the time, to say the right things and to do the right things. It has happened when we don't have God in us. That is the mind, that is, not the body. Because the body don't think, it's the mind does. So this morning, before we do anything and before we say anything, let's think before we speak and before we act. So we go do it right. Because to do it right, we need to have God in us all the time. All right? Have a good morning. Let's stay with God. Let's do our thing. Let we be safe. Let we be happy. And let we love one another. Have a good one.